All right, so overall impressions, I did the wheel well housing, and I think it actually turned out pretty good, but after everything dried, it kind of looked very similar to what it did before, although I know it's cleaner. I just know that I think it could actually get even cleaner than this. So I wanted to try to supplement it with something. And what I did was, I actually used Purple Power. And instead of putting the Purple Power in the machine, because I don't think it's good for the machine, I decided to spray it on the stuff first, and then I let it sit for a couple minutes, and then I steamed over that. And what happened was, after this actually set in and did a lot of the eating out of a lot of the dirt and the muck and the oil, it cleaned up really nice. And as you can see, it's white as opposed to here, which I haven't touched, which is black. And the reason is because it actually was white by factory. You can see underneath the gas tank how clean it is under there. And that's exactly what I want to get here as well. So I can continue to finish up this underbody and clean up the rest. But in order to do that, I really feel like I should just take out all of this wiring and all of the brake lines and remove the parking brake cables, and just get everything cleaned in here and free from obstruction before I then go ahead and just clean the whole thing. Soak it all with Purple Power, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then I can go to town on the steam cleaning. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the partnership between Purple Power and the McCulloch in order to get this thing completely clean. So sorry guys, my Rode Go Bluetooth microphone broke, so I'm gonna have to ad-lib with the voiceover here. As you can see, all these E30 M3 parts are stashed here, and a lot of these parts are not going to get reused, like the subframes, the trailing arms, the sway bars, all the suspension stuff is not going to be reused. But I do need to disassemble this so that I can take apart those things that I do need to reuse, like half shafts and hubs and brakes and those types of things. So let's go into and do that right now. So as you can see, we've disassembled just about everything. We're going to be reusing that rack, we're going to be reusing the spindles, but we're going to be cutting them off in order to put our coilovers on. Subframes and stuff is all gone. So let's move on to the next. All right, lots of progress on cleaning up the underbody. As you can see, the two wheel wells, this wheel well here is done. This wheel well here is done. As you can see, it's really nice and shiny now. Actually, it doesn't even have to be shiny. It's just clean. That's really the important thing. All of the underbody here has been at least roughly cleaned. There's still like dirt in the little crevices. What I found by using a steam cleaner is that you can get in there and clean that out, but the second that you wipe it off, it's almost like you're re-embedding all of the material with the dirt again. So it's very iterative. You have to do it once, you have to wipe, do it again, wipe. You have to do it like 10 times for the same spot just to get it clean. And that's what I found here. There's a little bit of surface rust here, but that's something I'm gonna just put a little coat of paint on. No problem there. I do need to continue to clean up a little bit more of the inside here. Start taking these tubes down. Actually, all of these tubes, the brake lines and the fuel lines down so that I can clean them up as well. And then start cleaning up the underbody here and getting all of that nice and clean as well. One of the things that I've been doing as well while I'm just kind of taking a break from the cleaning is to fix a lot of the welds. You can see here that I've gotten